This is not an April Fool's joke. Saboom just got world record in Spyro the Dragon, destroyed my previous 1 hour, 22 minute, and 13-second time, and got the first ever 121 in Spyro 120%. Huge congratulations to him. And I just want to say, waking up at the crack of 3 p.m. and looking at Discord and seeing it blowing up with people going like, oh my God, so hype. I gotta say, it was quite an experience. And I just wanted to make this video to talk a little bit about my feelings, regarding it all, having, what does it feel like to have your world record that you work so hard on get beat, as well as what are my plans going forward, and just what are my general thoughts about it. So here we go. So the first thing I want to say is I'm just so psyched that Saboom got this time. He is easily the best player in Spyro, or one of the best at least. And I'm just like, that guy is like, he's a real inspiration to me. I mean, I love him. I'm really stoked to call him my friend and, rival and competitor. And there's just so many, I've never had a relationship like that with someone where it's like, it runs so deep between me and him, both as friends and as like rivals and competitors. There's just so many layers to our relationship like that. And it really makes me happy to see him succeed in this game, when at a time where I thought honestly that he was done playing, I thought after I got my world record in 120 that Saboom was done, and it really makes me happy to see that he has come back and he got the 121 and the battle is stronger than ever. I love that. That's like such a cool story arc to me. Now, as for like, me losing the record, like, yeah, it does suck, like I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I don't want to keep the record, I just want, how do I put this, man? It's like our ego wants to prevail, right? We just want to like we don't want to see other people beat us at stuff, but when you take a step back for a moment and look at why you do something, it's not just to win, I'm not just here just to get a world record. I love speedrunning Spyro, and so does Saboom, and so do I think a lot of you guys out there. And to see like huge barriers like this and crazy runs happen, I mean, it's going to be really tough for me to beat this run, but it makes me so happy to see that it did happen. And it really lights a fire for me. And it's just like, it's really exciting. I think the overall feeling is really excitement, and even if there's a little bit of like, oh, he beat my time, like, oh, that sucks or whatever for me. I kind of can quickly get over that when I think about how cool and how momentous of a accomplishment it was for him. So, that it's like it's just a lot of like mixed sort of emotions in that way, where if you look at the end of Saboom's world record video, which he has on YouTube, I'll link in the description, he talks a lot. He says he's a man of few words in this video, but at the end he says, today, oh man, my best friend and my greatest enemy, or something along those lines, and rival, competitor and best friend. And it's just like it's really extreme to have, like, those are really extreme feelings. And I'm right there with him. I feel the same way he does. Like, that guy is like one of my best friends and greatest rivals. And it's like, it's pretty emotional, like seeing that and seeing him like, come to terms with that and still be able to call me his friend, to not have any bad blood about like, our little like speed competition here. I mean, it is just a game at the end of the day, right? But it's something that we spent so many thousands of hours on. And the battle, this battle of the gods here is like finally like ramping up to something really big, and we've both been working really hard for a really long time to make this happen. And I just want to make this video also to let you guys know that I'm not quitting on Spyro. I'm not like giving up and saying, all right, well, he got the record now, like whatever. I might not beat his time. I'm just going to say that flat out. I might not beat the 121. I might not ever get a 121. My 122.13 is a really good run for my skill level. I don't know if I'm going to beat that, honestly, but what I am going to do is play the game every day, stream it. You guys know about my Twitch. I'm going to be grinding this game every day, trying to get back to, a good level at this game and try to keep progressing. And if I get the world record, if I get the 121, or even if I just beat my PB by a couple seconds, like that's a big victory to me either way, whether it's a world record or not. And I really do want to get that 121 just like him. Keep in mind, his 121 is a 121.57. And you know, like that's if I get a 121, like a 121.58, like that's still like amazing, you know. And so I'm looking at it through that sort of optics, not like I have to beat him or anything like that, but that I am going to try my best for the next few months to just grind out 120%, and just see what happens. I mean, this is what I've been doing since before a lot of you guys who are following my channel knew about me. You know, through the Ricky video, I talk a lot about how I spent the last like 7 years of my life grinding out this category. And now that I've gotten the any percent record, it feels really good to come back to it and start to get back into it. And I feel like I'm getting back on this journey again, and it's gonna be more difficult than ever to like get to where I want to be. But you know, I embrace the challenge of it, and I think it's gonna be a fun journey. It's gonna be a tough journey. There's gonna be like some low points, I think, but I think overall it's going to be a really fun journey, and so I'm really looking forward to it. Um, as for like specifics on like comparing between me and him in our runs, um, I don't think I'm going to be able to match Saboom's early and mid game. If you look at I saw on Discord today someone posted at the same time on our timers, I was entering Terrace Village, he was exiting Terrace Village, and that's a 1 minute time difference. He was 1 minute ahead of me at the start of Beastmakers. That's like a lot, right? And so even if I could bring that down like, you know, 20, 30 seconds optimally speaking for my skill level, he's still going to be ahead of me a lot. So why do I think I can beat him if I'm that far behind? Well, the answer is in the late game. Where he has me on the early and mid game, I have him on the late game. I save tons of time on him in Dreamweavers. And in Nasty's world as well, even with different routes and things like that. So I do see I see the window of opportunity there. It's easy to look at our two runs side by side and be like, Deo doesn't have a chance here, you know? But I'm really trying not to look at it that way, you know? And even if it is true, like there's nothing that says I can't get better at the game, that I can't like improve, you know? And so I'm just trying to keep a positive outlook on it. I think it's easy in my position to just kind of throw your arms up and say, well, he's too good. You know, I can't beat him. And you know what? I was saying that shit for years. And you know what I did? I fucking beat him. So you know what? I'm going to fucking do it again, or at least I'm going to try. And whatever happens, happens. And I'm just really thankful that you guys are joining me on this journey. It really is a journey for me. And I'm just really glad to have the support of everyone. I don't think I would have gone as far in this game to try to have this situation we have now where I took the record and then he took it back. And now this is like the final like battle of, you know, the 121. Like I honestly, and this might be foolhardy of me to say, but I really don't see like the world record in 120% going beyond a 121. Okay, that might be crazy. You know, maybe it will. Who knows what's going to happen in a year or two. But for now, I really want to reiterate that a 121, even a low 122, is a highly optimized time in Spyro 120%. And, you know, to get back to that level is going to be a long, hard journey. And I just want to say one more time, thank you for joining me on that. And I really want to make this video to let you know that I'm looking forward to it and that I embrace the challenge. And whether we get this world record or not, I want you to know that I fucking love you and we're never going to give up no matter what happens. And so to that, I say thank you for watching and have a great day. And once again, congrats to Saboom. What a fucking legend. If you're watching this right now, I want to say I love you, Steven. You're my man. And don't you ever forget, I hope fate brings us back together. I hope the universe brings us back together one day in person, and so I could give you a big old fucking hug. And to all of you who are watching right now, I hope I could give you a big old hug and a kiss on the cheek as well, and tuck you in and say goodnight like a true homie would. And to that, I say cheers, chuggers, and I'll catch you guys in the stream. Peace.